Hi there everybody, this is Chaz
And Lulu
from Retro Nirvana Gaming, and today we are doing our 7th episode of the Wheel of Nostalgia. Today's episode is also our first Halloween episode for the month of October, and it is going to be all about Castlevania games.
Hope you enjoy.
Okay, here are the entries into the Castlevania Wheel of Nostalgia for this week. We have Requiem, Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, Symphony of the Night, Lord of Shadows 2, Super Castlevania 4, the Anniversary Collection on the Switch, Lord of Shadows, the first one for Xbox 360, Curse of Darkness for the Xbox original, and Lament of Innocence on the PS2. Okay, we're going to the wheel. Here we go. Okay, we're going to do 3 spins of the wheel. Here we go. See which game we get first. Here we go. And Super Castlevania 4. Fantastic. Okay, we're taking that one out. Next spin. What else do we have here? Castlevania Requiem. Great. And the last one. Curse of Darkness. Okay, fantastic. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with Super Castlevania 4 for 5 minutes. Next, we will play Castlevania Requiem. We could actually have a choice. So my choice is to actually play Symphony of the Night, even though Rondo of Blood is very good. And last but not least, we're going to play Castlevania Curse of Darkness for the Xbox for 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the first game right here. Okay, here we go. So start playing as Simon in this one, Simon Belmont. You have your iconic whip. Go up the stairs. Now you get a dagger. You can toss that. You jump. Jump. And you're into the castle. Okay, so we get really good music here. You got upgraded whip. And of course you have to have your wall meat also. She might not be over here. It's over here somewhere.
What is wall meat?
That is meat that comes from a wall, obviously. But yeah, it's a staple of Castlevania, which is wall meat. Basically, like hidden meat in the wall that you can use to like get your health back up. Is wall meat.
This music is great.
Yeah, I was hoping like you'd get Whip It Good, but
Yeah.
by Dio, but we'll settle for some good Castlevania music from Konami. You get some bats, you get some skeletons. Now the music really kicks in. Oh, now you can get the boomerang there too. That's pretty cool. So you can throw that. Comes back. So this one introduced like the directional whip. So now it's not just one direction. You can do. See, there's the wall meat. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's not good.
Thing coming after you.
Yeah, so I played this, I think when the first time I played this, I was probably like 10 years old, and I was like, wow, this game is amazing. Music's great, graphics are good. I thought it was kind of hard back in the day, but now I feel like it's a lot easier than it was. So you can actually hold on with the whip too. This guy jumps up, tries to get you every time. It can be tough though. It's a pretty tough game. Like I've gotten all the way to the end of it and actually fought the last boss, but I didn't win. So, but it is a difficult game.
Are they throwing their bones at you?
Yeah, they have a bone to pick with me. Okay, so that was a mid-air whip there. Okay.
What are those things?
So now you get the horse's head trying to get you, and then these things too try to get you.
What is that?
It's like a weird moss or something. I don't know exactly what it is.
They look like they break out into snakes or something.
Not yet. There's like a boss. The first boss I think is a. You get the horse's heads.
That's odd.
Something out of The Godfather.
A little strange there. I like how you can see the moon and everything.
Yeah, you can see the horses too, I think, in the background if you look closely. So now this part's kind of annoying because you got like a lot of chance for dying here. So you have the Medusa's heads and you also have the trap doors that fall on you. So if you don't time this right, so you can see the skeleton horses in the background. Just kind of eerie.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Add a lot of dimension.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you got a little turkey leg there. If you get hit and you fall into these, that's not good. Trapdoor, and then you get these little ghosty guys here. Ah! Oh. Damn! See what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta be careful.
You got that heart too. It was like,
Gotta get that other whip back. That other whip makes a big difference because and that is it. Okay. Okay, so here we go with Castlevania Symphony of the Night on the PS4. This is Castlevania Requiem. And here we go. We'll do 5 minutes once the gameplay starts, because there's a little bit of cinematic first. This one is my favorite Castlevania game of all time. This is like at least a 2 or 3 minute cinematic, I think, before gameplay starts, so I don't want to start the timer just yet. Still got those PS1 graphics cinematics. It's pretty cool though. Alright, here we go. So you're actually going to play Bloodlines level first, and then we'll get into the
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with
So this has
praise
changed from the
and
original
tribute.
dialogue from
Tribute?
the one on PlayStation
You're a
1,
thief.
which was a
You
lot more
steal
funny,
men's
but
souls.
this one's
Their
still pretty
freedom.
cool.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy! You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, and die for their sins.
It's crazy how this starts off like this.
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't even start the timer yet. This is just a pre-game. Form of Dracula.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's crying in the corner, that's all.
Impossible. Not this time.
That's so cool.
Yes, that's pretty cool, right?
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest Shaft to menace humanity once again. The legendary vampire hunter, Richter Belmont, stood against him and at last brought him down. However, 4 years later, on a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to shoulder the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard. He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil and cries of the innocent. The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who will emerge victorious.
So that moon looks really cool.
Yeah.
That's an awesome beginning. I feel like I'm watching a movie here.
Yeah, it's great storytelling. It's why it's probably the most popular Castlevania game of all time. That's why it's like probably the highest rated one. And okay, we'll start the clock in just a sec.
Wow.
Yeah, this one has amazing music, great pixel art. It's basically like an action RPG because you can swap out your weapons and everything. Here we go. He plays Alucard, Dracula's son. Super powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks gorgeous on the PS4.
Those gigantic wolves?
Yes.
This is crazy. Oh.
Really lichens, but yeah.
What's that? Like zombies?
Yeah, you got zombies in here too.
Music is really
Yep. You can do the Michael Jackson moonwalk in this game too. We get a little conversation with Death here. It's pretty funny.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
A very insolent boy. But there'll be no games here. If you will not behave, be gone.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
Calling Death an old man. Such arrogance.
But I shall see you very soon.
Ho 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 ho. When you die. Ha ha ha. Happy Halloween. So you got the really cool traversal of the vertical space in this game. Like lots of great platforming. And you got some skeletons. At the beginning you start off with no weapons, so you have to actually equip a weapon. You start out with a short sword and you gotta make your way through. You get, you know, shields. Yeah, it's tough. You gotta do a lot of ducking at the beginning. Get more swords here.
What is it? Red rust?
Yeah, red rust, two-handed.
Rusty red sword. Hope you
Puts
have
you
your
down, so-
tetanus shot.
Yeah, right. Your vampiric tetanus shot. Cube of Zoe. Okay, save room. Press up, and he will. It spins around, and then I think he goes into the coffin. Yep. And then that is save. Go through here yet. Oh wait, you can't. Yep, so you got that's the part where the CD actually loads. So it's a CD there, see that? Yeah, the music is amazing. This is the main reason why I love this game, is the music is so good. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I would say probably is the best music of any PlayStation game on the PlayStation 1. The game is just really badass.
Is there any difference between the red skeletons and regular white?
I think the white one had a shield, so I think that's pretty much the only difference. As far as I know. Now we have a leather shield we can equip. Now you can actually block, which is good. So you can press this. When they shoot fireballs at you, you can actually block it with the leather shield, which doesn't make sense because leather would obviously catch on fire. But, I guess it's better than nothing. You just, knights throw, like, their bucklers at you, so just be careful. Level up. Okay, and that is Symphony of the Night for you. Okay, so here's the last one. Curse of Darkness. This one I have not played in years, so should be a nice surprise playing this one.
76. A great war raged between Dracula and humanity. Just when it seemed that there was no hope for mankind to prevail, out of the darkness and despair, a champion arose. A true-blooded vampire hunter named Trevor Belmont. Belmont and his comrades triumphantly slew Lord Dracula. A truly glorious victory for all. However, the evil one did not pass from this world in silence. With his final words, Lord Dracula left a demonic curse that enshrouded all of Europe in misery and torment. Ravaged by hideous plague and dire famine, the people's hearts turned black and murderous. The weak were slain without pity, while the land was pillaged and scourged without remorse. 3 years have passed since the death of Lord Dracula, and the invocation of Dracula's curse.
So if you played if you actually watched the anime or not the anime, but the show, the Forge Master, Devil Forge Master Hector is who you actually play as in this game. So that's pretty cool. Kind of connects the show to this game, or this game to the show for that matter.
Is that you? I finally tracked you down. You tracked me down. I was the one who lured you here. Hector.
What an armor, huh?
Very interesting.
I like Hector's outfit, but those other guys, just crazy, man. Kind of clothes are those?
Is he wearing clothes?
That's his Halloween costume.
When you were utterly at my mercy, you relinquished your powers. You couldn't even protect your own woman. And now you think to defeat me? Lord Dracula is gone, but his powers are still here in Valencia. Even you must realize devil forging. Indeed, with this the most forbidden of arts. A wisp of conjured matter can be transformed into a hellish devil. There are but 2 humans who possess this magnificent
You
power.
and I.
You and I. Yes, to our lasting shame. I shed that evil power. Never again will I use it. Ah, but you will, Hector, and soon you have no choice. Without it, I could crush you in an instant. But that wouldn't be very satisfying, now would it? You deserve a most gruesome fate for the humiliation you brought upon me 3 years ago. Bereft of the power of devil forging, you cannot hope to pursue me. That is why you will reclaim your powers, and thence follow where I lead you. But, in the end, the glorious vengeance you seek will not be yours. It will be mine.
Twill be mine.
Wait, Isaac!
Binding of Isaac.
Weirdo.
Yeah, exactly. Damn him.
So be it. I must descend into darkness and reclaim that accursed power once more. Heed my words. I will hunt you down like the beast you are. I will have my revenge.
this is definitely a different type of
Yeah, definitely
style.
not side-scrolling. So we're going away from side-scrolling on this one. So we've not open world, but kind of 3D layout. Kind of mimics the newer games. Ouch. So you can jump and slash, which is cool. Like giant ogre guy there. Okay, we got a memorial ticket, warmth to last registered save point. Okay. I like that effect going through the door there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I think that's a safe spot, yeah. That's pretty cool. I like the throne as your save point. That's actually really awesome with the feathers and everything. Wow. That is really cool. And then the wings. Nice. Should be really kind of classy looking.
I like the colors that they
The
use.
color palette's cool. Yeah, it's dark, but it's not like, you know.
It's like grays and reds. It's very like goth.
Gothic, yeah, for sure, yep. So we got some power-ups there, some bronze. Just like all the other Castlevania games, of course you can hit the lanterns and gives you stuff. A little bit of money there. Okay. You can jump. This one I think is block, yeah.
He runs kind of funny, but
He does, he runs a little funny, but oh well.
I like how they tell you which way to go, so you don't like go.
Yeah, that's cool.
These guys zombies.
So quick step, guard, left thumbstick, and jump button. Level up. So they definitely took that out of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, that level up system. This is cool. Alright, so we're done with that. I like how every Castlevania game's a little different from the next one, so there's a lot of variety in terms of, you know, there are a lot of side-scroller ones, and this one is definitely not one of those, so kind of sticks out from the other ones.
Yeah.
And yet you still have some good graphics in this one. I mean, for the original Xbox, this is a pretty amazing game. You got, you know, good 3D models of the enemies. Hector looks pretty good. Definitely plays pretty fluid. Music's pretty good.
Get some money from hitting these.
Yeah. You try to like farm the lanterns a little bit. I think this is the most I've played of this game.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I'll probably play this more later at some time because it's actually really. Oh, there you go. There's a little drumstick. Power up. We got another. Yeah. Save again.
You go to Walmart to get your wall meat.
Yes, wall meat from Walmart. That's a dad joke, right?
That was a terrible joke. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I do like that fade out that they keep using on the doors. Pretty awesome. Yeah, so pretty cool game. Definitely different, and I would say it's definitely something that if you haven't played this game before, I think it's worth a playthrough. And it tells you where you should go on the castle map, I guess. Okay, and that is it for this one. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick recap on the 3 games that we played today in the Castlevania Wheel of Nostalgia. So the first game was Super Castlevania. What did you think about that one?
These are really cool. Like, the only one that I've ever seen you play was the Symphony of the Night, and so it was nice to see the different styles that of the Castlevania games. You have the side-scrolling, and then we have the not an open
3D
world,
ones,
but the
yeah.
3D ones.
Yeah.
So you get to see a little bit of different style of Castlevania games. That was really fun, and the graphics are really good for Super Nintendo. I enjoyed, and the music is always great in the Castlevania games. So what do you think out of these 3? What did you think about this one?
Well, Super Castlevania is a game I played when I was one of the first Super Nintendo games I ever played as a child. So I think I was like 10 years old when I first played this game, and it was difficult for a first attempt at Castlevania game. I thought it was difficult, and I think I grew on it because I started to play these kind of games a lot as a kid, and this one I played over and over in the last 30 years. So, I mean, I'm now 40 years old, and I've played this probably 8, 9, 10 times, and I think last year I got to the last boss, and I started to really appreciate this game, and I was just like, wow, it is a really solid entry for Super Nintendo into the Castlevania series, so it is still one of my favorite Castlevania games. So I do love Super Castlevania 4. I think it's a really, really good game. Solid as heck. Alright, so then Castlevania Requiem, which actually has 2 games. It has Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. This is actually a limited run game that was released last year. And we played Symphony of the Night in here. So what did you think about that one?
That's always great. I mean,
Yeah.
the PS1 version has a little bit different wording to
Dialogue,
it, and it's,
yeah, so-
it's a little funnier when you.
It is. It's a little more
I'm sure-
tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're into collecting PS1 games, you know Symphony of the Night, and it's really funny the way they talk, and you get a good laugh. But it's great. It looks great. You can play it on the big screen, and it looks awesome.
It looks much more sharp, doesn't
Yes,
it?
and the music, it's louder, so you're just immersed in
for
the whole Castlevania. It's great, and they have the two Netflix shows.
Yes, it has Alucard in there.
Yeah, Alucard, and then on
Maria.
this set you have the second game.
Yes,
And
which
then
actually
the new one just came out.
right,
the new show,
yeah.
looks like that a lot too. But also in this game comes that poster.
Yes, and
So
so
it's
I was
really
really
cool.
happy to get this awesome poster
Yeah.
in there of Richter, and he's like my favorite. Him and Alucard are my 2 favorite Castlevania characters.
They're really
so
cool. So
yeah.
they really
did a good job releasing
gave
this.
these games justice when they redid this.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so they have really cool art in the middle, like in the open case, and on the back. It kind of tells you a little about each game, and of course the art in the front is really, really cool. So I mean, this is I would say my favorite version of. I mean, I do love the PS1 version, but now that this is out, it has my 2 favorite games on there. Rondo of Blood is brutal. It's very difficult. I can't even get past the 2nd level. I've gotten to the boss of the 2nd level, but it's brutally hard. And Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a lot easier to pick up and play because, even today I started from scratch. I got 30% through the game in maybe like 3-4 hours. So, I mean, I've played it before all the way through. The cool thing about this game is once you beat it, you actually have to take the castle, basically trek through the castle a 2nd time upside down. So that's amazing.
That is so
That is
amazing.
really, really crazy. I never did that part of the game. I think at some point I might go back and do it, but it's a great game. Music is a 10 out of 10. The pixel art is 10. The character designs and all the monster designs are definitely a 10. So I would say, like, out of all the Castlevania games, that is without a doubt a 10. Okay, and then Castlevania Curse of Darkness. This one's for the Xbox. What did you think about that one?
That one I thought was really awesome because I'm used to playing the side scrollers, which like Symphony of the Night, which I've seen you play. And when I saw this, it's like, wow, there's an actual 3D one,
Yeah.
and the color, everything was really great, very gothic, very.
Yeah.
You just, like I said, you're always immersed in these games, and it's great to see a different style.
Yeah.
To see 3D instead of the side scrolling, and they still stuck with the good music.
Yeah,
and
there's
it's
some really good
Xbox.
music
I
in it.
love original Xbox, so the graphics are really good.
Yeah, compared to like something like on the N64, you have two of them on the N64. I mean, this one is light years ahead in terms of like the way the animations of the 3D characters are, and the music's really good. I really like this one. I haven't played this since I bought it, and I probably bought this at least 5-6 years ago, and so I popped it back in. Now that I kind of know I watch it the first show a lot, and so Hector is a prominent character in the show. So it's kind of cool to pick this up again, and after you kind of watch a show and you're like, oh, Hector, he's a Forge Master, and he's really involved in like bringing back all these undead demons back to life, and so this is basically all about him and his story, which is kind of cool, I think. And so, yeah, I would say get this game if you're an Xbox fan and you love Castlevania games. Get it. It's a great game, and so yeah.
So out of these three, which one did you have the most fun playing?
I was surprised I died once in Castlevania 4 because usually I'm pretty good about not dying because I know where I'm gonna die, and I try to make sure I focus. So I did die in that game. Castlevania Symphony of Night is always gonna be my favorite, so I would say I gotta go with my gut on that one and my sentimental favorite on that one. So of course I'm going with that one.
Yeah, that
just
one's
everything
really
about it is
great.
just like a 10 for me. So
I think I would try to actually go back and play the Xbox version.
Yeah.
Castlevania.
yes.
And then, but of course, yeah, Symphony of the Night. I've seen you play it live.
Yes.
It's really fun. And what is your favorite Castlevania game that you've played, or any of these that you've watched us play? And we will be doing, going forward for the month of October, we're doing our special Halloween month. So every week for Wheel of Nostalgia, we're going to be picking Halloween related games. So horror games or Halloween, anything.
Spooky games.
Spooky, yeah. So
Games
we'll
with
make it a little fun
monsters.
for this month to make it Halloween themed. And let us know if there's anything you're interested in us trying out and sharing with you.
Yeah, leave a comment down below. Let us know how we did with this video. Let us know which one's your favorite game, or if your favorite game got chosen, or if it didn't. What is your favorite Castlevania game? Because I know there's a few that I don't have in the collection, and I love to hear from you guys.
And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get notified for upcoming videos.
Alright, and that'll be it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!